Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult. How meta can you get? He said, looking knowingly at the camera. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr. Scratch. Rumored to be Alan Wake, the writer who'd gone missing years before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path.
The work we did together, like the first book with a dark presence? Maybe. Although, remember in Control, he did say like, hey, we've been working together, you remember? And we were like, no, that's Mr. Scratch. That is clearly Mr. Scratch. But then in here, he looks the same as Alan. What the flip? Does Alan have a doppelganger?
I would start at the entrance lobby. The entrance hall set the mood, where everyone had come in. The victim, the murderer, the detective. An idea, clear as a vision, waited for me here.
Director of this... So, you were the director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of the cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on.
Ed?
The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
Uh-huh. You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have special power. We were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, he will come.
The pre-show ritual. That's it. Set it up. Start from the beginning.
Wait, we know who Ed is. We know who he is. Ed and Tammy. Ed is a playwriter who writes about social commentary. Tammy funded his writing. He went to Cauldron Lake and was possibly taken by the cult. Tammy is also a writer. We learned about that with Saga when we went to his room. His is the room that suddenly opened for some reason. Remember?
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there.
.107. I have to remember these things. I feel like that's going to be part of a puzzle. 107 is the double circles.
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
Yes. A key. Oh, wow. Oh my god. How am I supposed to know if I can avoid them or not? God, it gets me mad because it feels like I could have avoided those.
Layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult, infiltrated by a real murder cult.
What did that do?
The troupe were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed. The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225.
Special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of realities. Sometimes a quaint small town, sometimes a hulking metropolis. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there. And yet, like a half-remembered echo of a fading dream, always familiar to us. These are the stories that take place there. Awe-inspiring, macabre, terrifying, heartbreaking.
I wonder if they can get me here. Come on. I'm not really hearing what he's saying because those guys are in here. Oh man. This is not the time to be watching that. Okay. Hold on. I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to watch that later.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began. Another vision. Another idea.
Oh god, no.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we
Something?
summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying?
Thing?
It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy,
Yeah,
kid.
talk to me about
A
crazy.
haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Oh my god. What? Guys, that was super worth. That was darling. Is this before he like disappeared? I guess. Please give me some ammo. Gosh darn it. It just gave me an Easter egg. Hello, Tim.
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Look, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
Bro. What are these developers doing? Are they trolling me? Not even one little thing? Not even one little like ammo? I feel like this game has like a limit of how much ammo it'll give me. And how much like heals it'll give me. This is why people use that shoebox as a way. Okay, well that one had some.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
I know that song you keep humming.
Do I?
It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Oh.
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Look, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Oh, we do have that commercial that we didn't see.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number
He's
of
a
parallel
narrator.
realities. Sometimes a quaint small town, sometimes a hulking metropolis. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there. And yet, like a half-remembered echo of a fading dream, always familiar to us. These are the stories that take place there. Awe-inspiring, macabre, terrifying, heartbreaking, nail-biting, absurd, and thrilling. Sometimes all of these things at once. A haunting new season of mind-bending episodes written by Alan Wake. I am your host, Moreland Orr, and I will see you soon in
Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Wait, isn't he just the host? Why was he there? That's so weird.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
Alright, hold on. Oh, room 101. Oh, that's the one that we said that we didn't have a key for, but that's on the first floor. Be like in a corner when we do this. Alright. A dark ritual in a haunted hotel to summon the star. The troupe prepared for their performance calm before the storm. Wait, which one am I supposed to do? I do not want to do haunted. Are you crazy? This is already hard enough as is.
My writing was affecting reality. The cult in the play was called the Cult of the Tree. With their deer masks, they were the backwoods echo of the cult of the woods urban horror.
I keep hearing someone else's footsteps, but I don't know if that's maybe just mine. Rehearsal in room 219, move to 202. Remember, hit your marks, keep your mask on, and make it weird. Great. From 219 to 202. Okay, but now what? I guess I have to go to 202? God, I really don't want to. Let's try it out here first. Oh my god.
It's getting real, all right.
Oh my
I recognized
god.
my writer's room on the stage.
Oh my god. Of course this container has nothing. I'm going to be doing this out of order, but I assume they know that that's a possibility.
What was the nice set you got here? What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
Ooh la la. The devil was summoned. The murderer, Scratch, lurking behind the cult, an echo of what I was going through to make my narrative ring true. Oh no, am I gonna summon him? at some point? Because now I have the keyword the devil for this spot. Well, that's horrifying.
This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
In his room, he will hurt her? Is he talking about Alice?
This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going.
This is my story. This is my story. This is my story.
Are we done? Are we done, UMFers? Let's just go for it. You know what? Let's go for it. The one thing I am gonna do though, I'm gonna put this one here. So I don't have to double click it. Damn, guys, this chapter is so hard. Like, this is normal mode. How awful must it be? There's a container here somewhere. How awful must, like, nightmare mode be, right? Mad respect for people who can do those.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Where's the black one? Okay, here it is.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666.
Of course.
He had requested that room specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
Damn. Wait, theoretically this is the second floor, isn't it? Floor 666. I'm not seeing a container here for me. What happens if I go this way? They're all closed. Oh, it's like all the way at the end of the hall. Okay, so it didn't even matter which way I went. It was gonna lead me here anyway. Oh man, I feel like I missed out on that one spot. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, guys.
Scratch had been there. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Let's not.
Let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
No. God dang. Guys. Oh my god, I'm stuck on the door. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where do I go? Where do I go? Left, right, left, right. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Where do I go?
Shit.
Oh my god. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. No. We're not looking back. Stop looking back. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Where?
Get the fuck away from me!
No. No, stop.
I had to reach the light ahead.
We're going. We're there. Oh my god.
Made it. I made it. The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
Oh my god.